Welcome back to Dr. Schneider Plays XCOM 2. I believe we have a mission. It's a UFO, isn't it?
I believe so.
It's a fucking UFO. That's what a Codex, Archon, Elite Officer, Elite Lancer, Elite Trooper, Sectopod, Elite Shield Bearer, and Andromedon. I already got set up for it.
And Shen aren't going to be happy if we don't put the Skulljack to good use.
3 Mimic Beacons, Blue Screen Rounds, EMP Grenades, Acid Grenades, Plasma Grenades. Good.
Are you though?
Well, we know that we actually have 4 Mimic Beacons because Shaq counts as one.
Sky Ranger deployed. We're in the pipe. 5x5.
Alright, that's pretty good.
He's taken the most bullets from any soldier in this campaign. And lived to tell the tale, no less. So Shaq will probably be the first Mimic Beacon out, if I can help it. Just so that he's free to heal every turn after that. Like, he can heal once and then beacon.
For a minute, until I realized what you were talking about, I thought you were talking about still using him as a mini beacon.
We take the cord too.
Resistance forces managed to disable a UFO that's set down in this region. We've got an opportunity
Well,
to
like,
grab valuable tech from it before the aliens have a chance to
enemies seem to
eliminate any hostile resistance
gravitate towards him.
Secure the site to retrieve the assets.
And we have our hacker in training coming along, I believe. Also known as a hit.
I wonder if Cowgirl's gonna be here this time.
Yeah, right there.
And then...
I know what you meant, but
Okay.
also, the virtual version is right there. Ready to assume
Hey,
any
fuck
position.
off. Well,
Just because you check off the preferential box doesn't mean it's always what you get.
I mean... Good bang.
Look, if you go to a hotel and check off extra pillows, they don't guarantee extra pillows. They just take into consideration. No, if they have extra pillows, they'll give them to you, but you don't always get extra pillows.
They better fucking give me extra pillows. Be a riot.
Okay,
I will
so
be the end of somebody.
they haven't started calling for help yet. I want to take like a bold move with Shaq, because it's the closest place with cover.
You already did, you hired him.
Okay, didn't see anyone. I think we open with a grapple, maybe? Maybe not. Open the stream. I do want our sniper up as far as possible. Because I don't want him to move very much after we start. Then Famiko Mori, our hacker, will fan out a bit. Pierre will go super long, because if possible I don't want him to move either. Because he can do 2 grenades if he doesn't move. Trojan Man. You hunker so you can take half cover for sure. And Cowgirl. Saddle up right between those 2 guys. If
Oh
you
my God, you're terrible.
know what I mean.
You're fucking terrible. I was sitting here waiting to hear what you would say. I knew it would be bad, but that was pretty bad.
They're grouped so close together.
It looks like double penetration. Hey.
Okay.
If you're gonna insinuate it, at least fucking say it.
Well, if I insinuate it, at least don't inseminate it.
Yeah, I don't think you guys have any more room on the base.
Okay, I'm gonna take a kill zone this way. Welcome to the stream.
There's no room to afford a nursery.
Overwatch.
You know what I mean.
Overwatch. We're saving Shaq from Mimic Beacon. Trojan can't Overwatch because he stays concealed.
Is his name really Trojan?
Yes. Welcome
You're
to the
fucking
stream.
kidding me.
Trojan
Well,
man.
God.
Okay, does this kill any one of my guys? I need
Was
to
his
rotate
birth
the
certificate an
camera.
apology letter from the Trojan man?
Maybe. I think I'm gonna open with a shredder gun on these guys.
Shred all the things.
Well, it's gonna destroy everything blocking my line of sight, and it's gonna hit them hard.
Well, the shred hits like a bullet train. That's why I usually use it.
Pierre won't get a second shot in all likelihood, but
No.
I've got a kill zone on these guys as well.
Look at that damage.
It's pretty good.
And rip their armor.
Big miss.
And I don't think that Codex gets survived.
If I kill it, it won't. Nice crit from the hacker. How did that one guy get through my kill zone, though? Pierre does get a second shot. The shredder gun counts as a shot. Well, he doesn't need the kill, so I might as well weaken it so someone else can do it. Missed anyway.
Things are gonna
Trojan
rip
man. I think the Trojan man's also a colonel now.
Just fucking kill it. 80% chance to crit. You gotta take that.
Well, I didn't. But it's also okay. This is what we do. I bring Shaq up, and I either have a shot that guarantees the kill or throw the Mimic Beacon.
Do you have someone with a sword?
Trojan man. 77% chance for the kill or Mimic Beacon.
Fire.
You killed Shaq.
Really? He missed?
Yep. I'm actually hoping for Blazing Pinion.
I was about to say, I'll probably just use Blazing Pinion.
Well, Shaq's in melee range, so probably hit him. Like, I've only ever seen Blazing Pinion like twice. And it was a crit.
Is he still alive?
Yeah. But he's out for like 20 days now.
You said Shaq was one of your Mimic Beacons, so.
Okay, well. First we're gonna toss the Gremlin heal.
Do you have nano medkits?
Not yet.
Man.
I don't have the research for it. I've completed research. Another 77%. He hit that one.
Thank God for that.
Now we have 6 turns on the Distress Beacon, and there's going to be a Sectopod in there.
Is Shaq through a colonel yet?
Yeah, he was one of our first colonels.
Also, do you have any shredder gun ammo left?
No, but I have lots of other options.
I was about to say you could use that to blow down the walls.
No, I didn't use any of my high explosives.
There you go. That'll do.
Okay, so Kaze has the other Mimic Beacon. I'm gonna bring...
Just have her
Kaze.
distract the aliens. I'm up to here.
Didn't reveal another group. Mimic Beacon out. Over here is fine. I don't have any character build guides for XCOM 2, but if you talk to Durf, who's also on mic with me right now, like type in chat for Durf, he can make some suggestions because he is quite well versed in XCOM as well.
Yeah, I understand the game fairly well. Granted, I've not played much of War of the Chosen yet. I've not really gotten around to it, so the build guides that I would recommend have probably changed. I know in Steam there's some really good ones, though, and that's what I typically refer to. I mean, aside from that, XCOM 2, especially if you're playing War of the Chosen, it's pretty open, because a lot of it's open to RNG these days. So it's really going to depend on what your luck is as far as soldier unlocks, their abilities, and what you, how you personally play. Like, for instance, with snipers, I tend to prefer the longer range skill tree, whereas my compatriot here prefers the gunslinger tree. I mean, it really just depends on what you prefer. They're both good.
What a lucky miss. Yeah, like, I feel that being able to hit lots of targets at close range is valuable, because you always have a long range shot, but you don't get much for the pistol. Having said that, like Death from Above, if you get it comboed with Serial, is pretty amazing.
Among other things. I mean, we're just not usually one to, I guess, build guides and min-maxing and stuff like that, I guess, isn't really our bag, maybe, if you know what I mean.
What's over there?
I find that if you don't go for a specific build and you just roll with what you get, it's a lot more fun too, the spontaneity of it.
Yeah.
There you go.
I mean, it's kind of like one of the games he plays, Binding of Isaac, going for a perfect run as opposed to just letting the run make itself. I mean, the perfect run may be cool and all, but the emergent gameplay of just letting the run kind of make itself and doing the rerolls and stuff tends to be, I guess, more interesting and usually more fun.
Could you read the comments for me while I concentrate in this turn?
He just said thanks.
My pleasure. And Derps as well.
Feel free to sub if you want to see more XCOM. We play this every single Tuesday night, so. And once we get I'm gonna be getting a capture card here soon, and I'll play War of the Chosen on the playthrough at some point. So expect that around Christmas or so. We should be finished up with this series and actually have an open spot by then.
That was an awful miss for the percent chance that it was.
Right. That seems to be happening pretty regularly these days. I don't understand why.
On the move.
Why you do that? I'm gonna play some Hand of Fate.
Yeah. Just keep an eye on chat for me, because this turn's
I got it up on my phone.
fairly complicated right now.
I have it pulled up on my phone.
Trusting you here.
That way I can actually watch the stream too. I mean, you're not sitting in a terrible spot.
No, I just need to be careful because there's at least one sectopod and I don't want to overspend before I get there.
I mean, certainly it's not the best spot you've ever been in, but I've also seen you claw your way back from much worse.
So, I can't blow this bulkhead with an acid grenade. But...
Bro, don't talk about blowing things. Not in public.
I think I'll see if I can get a flank. That's something that I wish was on the console version, was the ability to see what shots you'll be at after you move. Wow, what a horrible dodge to have a curse.
Or a horrible dodge to have a curse?
Yeah. It worked well enough for me.
As long as you're not saying what a horrible doge to have a curse, I guess it'll be fine.
Okay, I do have a plasma grenade here. So hopefully I can blow this bulkhead and hit the guy. That seems to be the case.
Go for it.
Well, I have 5 turns to get the distress beacon, so I need to move kinda quick. So I'm gonna beacon out the Shaq. Hopefully he just shoots at it right there, but he'll probably relocate. Yeah, it's a great spot. Okay, Dirk is not a colonel, so we'll take this 100% chance to solve the problem.
One down, thousands to go. Gonna need to reload soon.
He gets implacable. Which, even though it's showing up blue... Oh no, he has a huge implacable, holy god. He could run, like, all the way to the thing, but there's definitely a sectopod over there.
It's a bad idea.
It's a bad idea. I'm not going to do it. I have vision over here.
Well,
so
actually, if you can get in there and get the beacon destroyed, I mean...
I think if you destroy the beacon, then they send the signal
destroyed,
out.
but,
Yeah.
but get the beacon deactivated.
It would take 2 turns to do that. What I am going to do is I'm going to go deep because I can see this side, but I can't see the other side, so I'm going to take cover from it. But if I can get line of sight for my sniper, then maybe I can mitigate some damage. Is that the sector? Yep. So we got the sectopod in our sights on our first move, which means if it comes close enough, everyone can take a shot on it.
You definitely want to pop an acid grenade on that one.
Oh, he also got hair trigger. So Dirk still gets a shot. That's big. Okay, I want Pierre to get an acid grenade on him if possible. He might be out of... He's in range of acid. He'll hit the console, though. I can't take the shot on the console. I don't know. Well, the EMP grenade shouldn't hurt the console, and I can shoot it farther. Why can't I shoot the acid grenade that far? That'd be perfect. Acid grenade, work with me. The EMP can do it.
Just have the EMP deactivate him.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to, because for some reason I guess the EMP grenade's lighter than the acid grenade, and I can launch it further.
Because I think that, do you have is your combat hacker, like, does your hacker actually have haywire?
It got a crit of 10, and it should disable it for 2 turns. Which it looks like it did. Now Kaze just doesn't have any good positioning. So I'll just move Kaze over here for now. Then we can move to a better spot next turn. Hitman has a shot in the shield bearer, which I think I'm just going to take because it's 92%. He survived, but that's fine. He's on fire. He's going to burn to death. Probably. Does armor absorb fire? I can't remember. It's a big distinction right now.
Okay, I'll go.
I'm going to combat protocol the sectopod, even though it could definitely kill the shield bearer. I'm going to conceal Dirk, and then have him take 100% an 80 crit shot. And the sectopod is dead. And it damaged the other unit. We only have Shaq left, but if I take a dash, he'll auto-overwatch.
Got it covered.
He did burn, and this other guy has to move because he's not behind cover. And as long as he moves, like, one step past that wall. He didn't, and he gets a flanking shot on Shaq. Shaq, how did you not see him for an overwatch? What do we got in chat?
I really hate the snakes. It seems like the tongue grab can go across the map. Yeah, I mean, yes and no.
Do you know that's also free action for them?
It is?
Yeah, it doesn't cost you an action to do the grapple.
Go medical.
Damn.
It's bullshit.
That's pretty bullshit.
Shaq can do remote hack on the workstation, but I kind of want my combat hacker to try it, just in case it gives a permanent hacking buff.
Yeah,
Bypass
makes sense.
security.
Income from current region, or research time on current tech. I don't have any current tech, so we'll try this one. Butte. Permanent 25 increase.
We're good to go.
We've knocked out the alien distress signal. Looks like the skies are quiet.
Now let's have Trojan Man come in there with a sword, because whoever reloads.
There you go.
And we get implacable, which means that the enemies aren't all dead. So I'll go to a position with more cover. Let's open some doors.
Me muevo a la posición.
Let's move Cowgirl slowly around the outside.
Poniéndome en guardia.
Reload my Schneider.
Sono di nuovo pronto.
And can we grapple to anywhere cool?
Lancio il
Yeah,
rapido.
let's move over here.
D'accordo.
Kinda like Pierre where he is.
Je suis de retour. Tout de suite.
Kinda don't like Shaq where he is, but take another heal. That's what a Shaq do.
Give him a heal.
Welcome to the stream. Let's go along with Shaq, see if he can uncover anyone hiding. I only tend to go along with Shaq because he gets the auto overwatch. So it only makes sense.
It makes sense.
Move my sniper up here. Didn't see anything, so I'll take another move. Still nothing. Lieutenant Commander Data, also known as Fumiko Mori, is going to trot over here. Dirk is just going to reload. Pierre can come here. I'd rather have the aliens come inside the spaceship to fight me than me fight them on the field, if I can help it. Because there's so many ways for me to set up Overwatch traps for them. And because it's my last move, I'll just Overwatch. Now I'll open the door. Ah, there they are. Another Archon and Andromedon, so 3 Archons. Probably the best of all worlds. So, Andromedon, if I rupture it, do both stages get ruptured, or just this one? I think what I'm going to do is come over here, chain shot the Andromedon, which should kill it, as long as the first shot doesn't miss. Double crit. And Kaze has a black hole. So I can actually almost get the hell out. In fact, I can fully get the hell out.
Fuck yeah.
Hitman has 100% shot in the Archon, 84 Deadeye. Take the Deadeye. It was a dodge, 7 damage. And he's on fire. And he's pissed. We'll save the Haywire for later. Let's do Saturation Fire. Does that count as a shot? Counts as a special, so he doesn't get another shot. So I should always throw a grenade before doing that, if applicable. Let's take the shot. That's what blue screen rounds are for. And Trojan Man is going for a 74% slash. Which missed, but remember that the Archon's on fire, so it doesn't really matter.
Moving to position.
We'll have Shaq dish out an aid protocol on the Trojan Man, just in case the Archon pulls a bullshit not burning anymore between turns. Sometimes they stop burning after 0 turns, just because they feel like it. Pull the dodge. He didn't take any burning damage. Kinda pissed me off a bit. Data needs the promotion more than this, so we'll take the shot here.
That's it. My ammo's running low.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Only one soldier wounded. Guess who took that one shot? Shaq.
Fuck you, bro.
It was bound to happen eventually. Like, he was hit twice. Like, he was the only one hit. I told you, Shaq is a living mimic beacon. They always shoot Shaq.
Right?
I like how despite Shaq being shot twice, the mimic beacon still got most under fire. Because it was shot like 3 times. Despite Pierre's awful hairline, he's clearly a valuable soldier. Anything pop up in chat while I was doing that fight? I wasn't really paying attention to the... Okay. It wasn't hard per se, but it was a real thinker. Especially for the sectopod section. Now that we get the chromos.
If we keep this up, the aliens
Shaq's
won't
down for
get
12
a chance,
days.
Commander.
Damn.
Scanning protocol. That would have been good. I always get scanning protocol one mission after would be most useful.
Right?
Lots of bodies, though. Lots of alloys and supplies, not so many crystals, though. Okay, now with this great bounty,